about it. Oh, it's it. Boom! They hear my audio from your song. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to fix. I want to figure out how to cut a fade from that angle. There must be a way to fade it in.
Yeah, I would definitely think so. Oh, there it is. I don't know why it didn't like refresh on my
Add
side.
transition. Oh, it says you're the number one fan, Jer.
Oh,
Do you
I
see
don't
that?
know.
They started doing that top fan. And I'm surprised it's you over
We got to
Sadu.
keep it up. Wow. Now, there's that pressure now for me to.
I don't know why you would be that over Sadu.
Well, I mean, I was
Because you
watching all those.
yeah, random nights. That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Sadui stoked for the MI tier list.
Oh yeah. Over the Show episode 129. 129.
129. It
To
looks
be
like.
live from Michigan, which doesn't hit the same way.
I know. Do they have like a?
It had like this like SNL vibes, you know, and now it's like live from Michigan. Jarvis Jerry.
Beep, boo, bop, boo. I know. It's like, do I change the background to where it's not New York-esque?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to figure
Yeah,
that out.
that'll be something we'll get into. We haven't done a show together and like normal style since before I left for Japan. So that means it's been.
It's been like a month and a half, maybe, because I feel that was like
what was the
middle
last
of
episode, like
May.
number wise, even? Let me look here on the phone real quick. I'm signed into Heligrip. 1 second, switching over.
Who's gonna find it?
Or so do you gonna bust it out? Still in Japan.
That was tier list. Oh no,
Tubi's
there's my
going
little
to
screen.
Japan.
Says like 2 months ago.
2 months ago, right? Yeah, you're in that one. You're in that Tubi's going to Japan. Star Wars Hunters.
And that was
April 29th. Holy shit. Me and Jared haven't done an episode together since April 29th. So much has happened. I've gone to... And I don't think we've done a normal episode. It's just been me playing video games or me randomly creepily in Japan, which we never even discussed those creepy streams or looked back at those, which I should pull those up and look at those. But we'll save that for another night because... There are a couple things I wanted to say real quick, and we can just knock this out right now before we get into the tier list. I got you something, Jerry, and I'm going to mail it to you. But with that being said, I also want to bring on, and I already talked to him on the phone about this, and he knows. I want to bring on Rye Guy, and I have, and like I've been saving all of this to do this stupid shit on the show. For months now, I feel like. But I have just, some these are just some little pinnaroonies. Those are cool. But I have a stack of fucking cards.
Oh, wow, to go through those.
To open and have Rye Guy come on stream. And then we could do virtual ones from the phone, too. I was trying to figure that out. And I had, like, some like candies and stuff, some Pokemon candies to eat on stream and shit. And I want to do that with Rye Guy. Oh, there's just a cool little stickeroony. I put one on my phone already. So that was one thing.
That's pretty dope. Those are pretty cool.
But I wanted to we gotta have Ryan for the Pokemon stream. So that he's in fucking Tahoe for the next couple weeks, I think, at his cabin. So there's that. Why I have this just to show some cool shit I got, Jerry, real fast, because I put this in the office. I brought out all the Pokemon stuff into the office just for future stream. I'll put that there. I got a whole like JoJo thing. I got like I got one of the like stupid gotcha shit. Got one for Nick D. Got Nick D like a book
Nice.
too. Some this crazy this crazy JoJo book. Some dumb more gotcha JoJo shit, you know. But the coolest was that I got these coasters.
Oh wow,
Right, and then
that's pretty tight.
the other half. I spent a bunch of coins. I have it all on tape, I think, too. So that have his power. And the dopest, bro. Iggy.
Oh, the little, what was the dog's name?
Iggy. And then his power. I love that in that season where he fights that crow. So sick. So sick.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a good
so sick.
episode.
Yeah, it's a great episode. I love that little arc in the swamp and everything. Anyways, got this little lunch bag with freaking Duffy and Friends on it for the 20th anniversary of Duffy and Friends. I actually need to give that thing to my new niece. Ate this bag of black chips, chair. And yeah, you know me. I'm such a weirdo. I brought the bag back with me.
Star Wars. That's pretty cool.
That's
What was the flavor?
They were like shrimp or like fish chips. You know, your classic fish chip. You know, you know the vibe. Got some
Yeah.
some dope stickers that came in some dope packaging.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Triforce.
Little Z. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Got a little pin-a-rooney.
Oh, that's a cool pin.
Yeah. Oh, these, dude.
You got some good stuff.
Dude, yeah. I mean, all like knickknacks. You know what I'm saying? All knickknacks. I feel like just like your brother said. And me and my mom ended up getting a bag.
Oh, to bring everything back in.
Yeah, because we bought a bunch of like toys for Alessandra. And the new baby, but a lot for Alessandra, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got these Star Wars gotchas.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
It's like he's little. Oh,
That's tight.
yeah, I was pretty stoked off these because like seeing like the gotcha machines, you could go for days and like. Obviously, you're not
Trying
gonna see
to
that
get
much
all the stuff in
Western
there.
stuff, though. You know what I mean? Most of the stuff you're gonna see is gonna be like anime or just like random stuff. And if you are gonna see Western, it wasn't gonna be Star Wars. It'd be I don't know. I can't say remember off tops like what it would be, but little Hunter Hunter too. Sadu knows. Sadu knows. But yeah. Oh, I got this too, Jerry, and I wanted to open it on stream. It's a fucking. It's a gotcha box.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it's a gotcha box for Tears of the Kingdom, and it has one of the stones inside of it.
Ah.
And I haven't
What
opened
one do you think
it.
it's gonna be?
I don't know. What do you think?
Let me see the colors again. I'm gonna say orange.
Orange?
The orange.
Trey's going with orange.
Like it'd be cool if it was like the gold one or the silver.
It's the red.
Oh, red's a cool one. Yeah, that looks red to me.
And you know what's pretty cool about it? It's a pin, which you know I collect pins, so that's pretty cool. Now we'll go good with the
There you go.
the sword.
Oh, this cat.
How the cats adjust into the new spot.
I don't know if you can hear me from that far away. The week when we didn't have our stuff, they were not a fan. They were fighting a lot more. But now that we like have the couch and the bed and all that stuff, they've definitely like calmed down and even kind of getting along a little better.
Oh shit!
At least for the like time being.
Well, that's awesome, dude. Good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah.
I have another gotcha that I was waiting to open on stream, so this is fun. We'll open this one too, Jerry. Let me put this back away.
When we were driving down the first day there, we saw. No, I guess it was the second day because Karina was driving. We saw a car on fire on the side of the road, and I tried to film it, but I am an old man and didn't press the button in time. But we saw a car fully engulfed in flames. What is that? That's a treasure box. Oh, it's a treasure. One of the treasure boxes. That's dope.
Yeah, on a keychain, Zelda. Yeah. All right, we're gonna open this fucking. It's a Disney from when I went to Disneyland.
Pin collection.
And there's the ones you can get.
Okay, so what it can be a Mickey thing. I can only really tell. And then a window? A building window? What's the one next to the Mickey? Oh, Chippendale.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope it's the Chippendale. At this point, having seen that as an option.
The ghost one, the ghost one's pretty sick. The Dalmatian one, okay. I don't know what the other one is above the Mickey Mouse face. The ghost one would be sick. The Minnie Mouse would be cool because then I could give it to Alessi for her pin collection.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But we'll see. All right, here we go.
Solitaire.
It looks like we got. I think we got the one I said I don't know what that one is, and that of course is the one I think we got. And it is.
Let's see. There's not any.
I have no idea what that character is.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if that's.
Oh, you know what? I do know what it is. It's because it's okay. So it's supposed to be representing a rides from the theme parks at Disneyland, Tokyo. So this is from Disneyland Sea, and this is supposed to represent the ride that you go under the water, 10,000 Leagues Underneath the Sea or whatever.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool now that I realize that. Oh, cool. So I'll go to my pin collection, and then I don't have to give it to Alessi. So we had that gotcha. We had this gotcha to open. And all this I've been waiting, Chair. There's a bunch of... This we'll get into once... We'll wait another episode for that. Some more Pokemon shit, which we'll talk about when we get Rye Guy. Oh, okay. I had some more gotchas. I went to obviously the Nintendo shop. And I got... Oh, the other coolest thing, though, that I was really stoked off of. I got a bunch of other Duffy stuff. Like cats... You can hear the cat. But Duffy. It's a little keychain.
Yeah, a lot of keychains. But I guess that makes it easy for the machines.
Yeah. All right. Here we got some Nintendo gotcha random pulls. Those are the characters we can get. Clearly, we'd probably want to get...
Is it metal?
I don't know. I imagine it's plastic. I feel like Zelda would be cool. Mario would be cool, obviously.
Princess. I would love
the little flying guy on the
Oh yeah, what's his name? Like Lakaitu or something.
He'd be cool. The Splatoon character would be cool. Either of them. The chick would be dope. Anyways, all right, let's open it up and find out which ones we got. What do you think we're gonna get, Jerry?
I'm gonna say Luigi.
We got the Splatoon guy. That's in the keychain.
Green. So I was sort of
Splatoon guy.
Close.
Not horrible. Not super juiced off that either, though. Honestly, we could have got any... Like, the Splatoon guy, in my opinion, the Splatoon guy and or the characters from Animal Crossing, just because I'm not a fan, were the two that I wanted the least. And, of course, we got that guy. All right, so then our last one. Well, actually, we got some... You know what? We'll do this one last. We got two of these to open up, Jerry.
Are those... okay.
Like random little Kirby keychains. Yeah. And we don't really show us...
BK would be all about that.
It doesn't really
what
show
the
us
options
what the
are.
options are. So we'll see. One of these is for Paige, but we're going to pick which one out of the two.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah. Okay. So this one. Super tradish. It's kind of just Kirby hanging down. This one actually.
Okay, was that the one that was on the
Yeah.
bag?
Yeah.
Okay, so does it just show you what it is then?
You know what?
It could also just be a coincidence. We might have to open the second one to figure this out.
I could Google Translate this packaging, or you know what? We're live. Fuck it. Let's just rip and let's find out. And a bunch of other keychains, Jared, I already got. I've hung on stuff. You feel me? Like, even my keys for the office, which I don't know where they are, have a bunch of... No, it's different. It's different. So that was just coincidental.
Okay.
That was just coincidental.
That's crazy.
This
Oh,
one's
is he sleeping?
This is a little sleepy guy. Little sleepy Kirby.
Yeah, I don't know what one... What one do you think you might keep?
I'll probably give Paige the sleepy Kirby.
Okay.
Cause I got her this Kirby bag because she likes Kirby. She's always been a Kirby fan. Out of her Nintendo charactering. A little disappointed by the pulls on the Oh wait.
To wait all that time.
To wait all that time.
You
know, to be honest, Chair, I forgot about all of this until I picked up the box, and I was just gonna show you like one item. And then I was like, oh, wait. And then as it's been going, I'm like, oh, yeah, I bought all this. But because, like, we haven't done this, and I got back, at the end of June? No, end of May. I got back at the end of May. We missed all of June, and now we're in, the first week
of
July, second week of July.
Yeah, second week.
So we missed a whole, you know what I'm saying? You were moving, I was gone. It's a whole thing. Anyways, here we go. Last Nintendo one.
Okay. I feel you're gonna get like the Luigi and the little ball thing. What is that? Like a dust ball? I don't even know.
They're all Mario.
That's Mario.
It's Mario and
it's
Mario
Luigi.
and the Rock, which I think is from what game is that from? Where he gets inside of a rock, and then you can roll around.
Look it up real quick.
Whatever. All right, here we go. Which one do you think's dope, Jared?
Odyssey, Mario Odyssey.
Oh, it shows you the power-ups on the back.
I mean, I would probably want the cape, like the feather or the
feather, yeah,
for the Tanuki.
Tanuki. That's what I meant.
Yeah, either
Number
the raccoon
one
suit or the cape.
Although the hammer one where he's throwing the hammer, and the ice one's kind of funny because like I don't know I'll say this: the rock, and the one where he's got the dumb thing on his head, the middle red one, in my opinion, are the two lackluster ones of the collection.
So you're definitely getting one of those two.
I feel like it.
You're either getting the red suit or the rock. I feel you're gonna get the rock one.
If I get the rock one, I'll dangle it here for the next, I don't know, 5-10 episodes. We'll see.
You should start hanging.
Oh, we got the hammer, bro.
Oh, okay, nice.
Oh, and it comes with the guy that gives him the power. The little power up.
Oh, wow, that's dope.
The hammer bro's not bad,
cool.
dude.
It's not. Again, like you said, that's at least more iconic, cool power.
We
should start hanging those.
From? Is that from
somewhere.
Odyssey as well? Are these all Odyssey? It probably would make sense that they're all Odyssey.
It could be. I could see that. Or at least that's where they like introduced maybe being wicked. Hammer. Well, I guess now we got.
So what were you gonna say, Chair? Dangle a different one every episode.
Yeah, and have chat chime in.
Dangling a different one every episode is not a bad
free-
idea.
Free grip tape.
Because I bought so many different fucking danglers.
Oh, Super Mario Bros. 3 was the first time they introduced the Hammer Bro power up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Never would have guessed that.
And then like Mario Maker and Mario Maker 2.
That's recent.
But like not Odyssey. But I feel you get the hammer in. Don't you get it in 3D World, or am I tripping?
I thought I played something recently that had it.
Yeah, I would have. Unless we're thinking of the boomerang. I'm thinking. Let me see. Geez, someone is dropping something heavy. Boomerang Mario. Yeah, the boomerang was in 3D World. And then Smash Bros. Smash Bros. DS.
Can't really see it. I fucked it off.
Well, it turned around. Sidhu's into the spotting the different keychain. He wants some grip tape. He needs more. He's about that grip tape life.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Little homie. Whatever. Alright. Well then, yeah. I got some other ones, but I won't show them on. And then we'll start hanging them. I will say I got this thing. This is dope though, Jerry. I didn't get a chance to fucking use it though. But you attach this to your bag, right? And then if you have your hat, a hat with
the adjustable hat or whatever.
An adjustable
I don't know what
hat.
that's called.
And you're getting on a roller coaster, you just boom. Attach it to this, and then you have it on your bag. I saw people doing that, and I was like, no shit. So then I bought one, and this is dope too, because this is supposed to. It replicates the when you ride the monorail. That's the thing you hold on to with your hand.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
So this is a miniature version of that same monorail handhold thing. Anyways,
yeah,
that's some nerdy stuff.
Strap hanger. That's dope. You should hang the keychain, the weekly keychain off of that. Gas guy. What's his name? Ghastly?
No.
Pikachu.
But yeah, we'll get into Pokemon stuff and other. Oh, this is gonna be a good dangler though.
I like it. Did you get that when you went to the sumo thing?
Out of a gotcha machine at the sumo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn, that's a good idea to switch up. That's what I could do with all the danglers. That's such a good idea. All right, cool. Well, anyways, we're going to do an episode with Rye Guy where we go over all the Pokemon cards. Hopefully next couple weeks.
Yeah.
Other than that, and we're going to bring back the whole what we've been watching thing. And I need to make a fucking list and start doing it again on Discord. Because I've been watching a ton of different good shit. But that's besides the point. It's getting right into that because what I have been watching, Jerry, and what I did see, and I saw dope posters for it, right? I wish I had the clip dialed up, Jer. but like right at the big crossing. What the fuck is the name of that crossing? This is why I wish Nick was still around. Doesn't matter. Shibuya Crossing? I don't know. Where all the people cross, right?
Oh, that intersection.
That
Okay,
that famous ass
yeah.
intersection. Tom Cruise, the Tom Cruise actually I was this poster right here. Oh, you can't see, Jared. I need to share that with you. This poster here, if you're watching on
I
the
can see it
stream.
on YouTube.
Oh yeah, here's what I'm gonna do too.
Yeah, Shibuya Crossing.
Yeah, Shibuya Crossing.
World's busiest pedestrian crossing. Symbol of the city. Has 10 lanes of traffic, 5 major crosswalks. During peak times, up to 3,000 people can cross at once every 2 minutes.
I think I shared that window with you. Did that work on your end?
Yeah. It did.
Anyways, when I went to that crossing, there was a giant billboard right dead in the center of this exact poster of just Tom Cruise's face. And the movie had just come out right when I got there. I did not see it in Japan. I waited till I got home, and then I saw it in IMAX, I think the week I got home. And then we're going to jump right into the fucking tier list. Because we haven't done the tier list or talked movies in forever. So, Mission Impossible. Jared, I'm assuming you have not seen the final installment.
You know, I've only seen the first 3, like when they came out, and I have not seen...
You've seen Ghost Protocol?
Half.
You've never seen Ghost Protocol?
I've only seen the first 3. Then I thought, I was like, well, that franchise is tanking. And I was wrong. But yeah, no. I only seen the first 3. Don't even really remember the third one.
Wow. Jer.
Yeah.
Well, this would be a horrible person to do this list with. Where's BK when you need him?
Like, you know, it's his fault, not mine.
Wow, man. I can't believe you've never seen... I thought for sure you'd seen Ghost Protocol. And I figured you were going to say, watched it up to Ghost Protocol, stop watching after that. But wow, you dipped out at MI3. Interesting. All right, we'll get into that. Well, let me just say for Mission Impossible, as a huge fan, the final installment, I felt like didn't feel like a final installment. I'm going to do some spoilers, but it ends with very like, they do the standard issue Ethan ending where like he's just standing there and then the crowd comes and then he disappears and the crowd opens back up and he's gone. And like I get that ending, but like also I don't know. I wanted more maybe of a wrap up or literally, I hate to say this, him to die on screen. Overall, I enjoyed the movie. A little long. Not a little long. It was fucking long. But, if that is the final Mission Impossible, I enjoyed it. I saw it in IMAX by myself.
Yeah.
It was the last day they were playing it in IMAX, Jared. There was a few people there. Crazy enough, though, there was a person, of course, sitting 2 seats over from me. I mean, I did when I selected it. I had any seat I wanted to pick from. Right, I picked it the night before or day before, and I picked dead fucking center, dead row, dead center. I was like, all right, no one else is gonna be there. I'm gonna see this, and then of course there's a guy 2 over. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Now, where would I put it on the tier list? I would say overall it was probably either a B- or a C+. I'm gonna put it in B for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in B for now.
Pretty average.
Yeah. I mean, I got all the movies. So let's get into it. Mission Impossible 1. I think. Oh, do I have the IMDb? Okay, yeah, perfect. All right. So here we go. Here's the first one. As you remember, Jerry, do you remember this one? I rewatched this recently.
I remember the like bubble gum and like the helicopter stuff. Yeah. I remember this one.
Yeah. Kind of it's the ending. and all that and how it all works out.
I like had to look up the plot of what they're actually doing, but it's like, yeah, no, I actually remember like the stunts and the whole dropping from the ceiling. I also went to that to some like film museum, and they actually had a Mission Impossible exhibit. I sent like a picture to BK, so they talked about some of the props and stuff. So yeah. I
I mean,
saw
it's a
the props
classic.
for.
It's at least an A.
Yeah, to start it off,
It's at
it's a
least an
good
A.
one.
It's at least. I mean,
Yeah.
it might be. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, definitely. At least it could start in S and can get rearranged. But it's like I feel if you're gonna pick one, might as well pick the first one
I mean, it's got some iconic
to dive in.
imagery, of course. But there's also scene. What's interesting to note too, and I hate to cover your ears for spoilers, but he does pass away in the last one, which is why I felt like they need to kill Ethan, or they need to do another movie where Ethan dies. But they do kill
Ving Rhames.
Vin Rhames on screen. Where is the? Yeah, I mean, this whole thing is super iconic.
Yeah.
The intro too, with the elevator scene with isn't it Emilio? Oh, and then this scene with the water explosion and like he busts through the window. Super sick.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Really? Right here? With the water?
Oh, apparently not.
Super sick. Oh yeah, isn't this Emilio?
Yeah. That was indeed.
Yeah, I mean, it's at least an A. We'll come back to it. And then we go into 2. Now, 2 is 2 the one with the song?
Opening.
By Limp Bizkit?
I don't know. Could be 2000. No, that wasn't 2000. 2000. Music. Yeah. Take a look around.
I thought they did the intro track.
Limp Bizkit. No, Hans Zimmer did that, but it has Limp Bizkit. Take a look around.
No, they definitely Limp Bizkit did the intro track to one of the ones.
But that opening scene where he's cliffhanging was pretty iconic, and there was some motorcycle scene on sand or something. I remember the second one.
It was Mission Impossible 2.
Definitely.
It was Take a Look Around. It was Take a Look Around mixed with Mission Impossible theme song. Official music video. Yeah, okay. It was this one. Okay, so wow, it was this one. Yeah, I mean this one's iconic, bro. I mean, when this came out, this to me was the bee's knees. I really liked this one when it came out. Now looking back at it now, I don't know if this one holds up as much as some of the other ones. I'm trying to remember it right now too. It's not I need to rewatch this one. I just rewatched the first one.
He goes to Australia to find and destroy a genetically modified disease called Chimera. I think I kind of remember that. They definitely like had crazy opening scenes.
Will Smith was at the red carpet.
Willard Smith.
I don't know why that. And then just random like Nicole Kidman. Oh, because he was. It's just like people on the red carpet. Why?
They always do that.
Isn't that homie from
Metallica?
Yeah. Or he was.
Yeah, they used one of their one of their songs
Oh, so he got to get in.
as well in the film.
He said,
Seems like
I'll
it.
go to the red carpet." This one I think was a time and a place, and it was cool for that time and a place. But I think it's dated. I might be wrong about that, but we'll go back. I'll rewatch it. Now the third one, Friendos. Um. Oh, I fucked up, didn't I? Oh shit. Oh, double fucked up. Now the third one, my friendos, I think might be the S tier one in my opinion. Now you said, Jared, this is where you crapped out.
Yeah, and this one I definitely don't even remember.
This is the one that J.J. Abrams made, and the bad guy is Philip Seymour Hoffman. And this is where I think I think this is the introduction of Simon Pegg. I think this is his first installment.
Yeah.
Into the group is Benji,
Mm-hmm.
and then him. From here on out, it's going to be the three of them. Just to point out, this is like the gang.
They made the team.
Isn't officially for. I mean, I guess it's him and it's Luther and Ethan for the first. He's in the first movie, so I guess it's the two of them. That's why it's crazy that they killed him off. To be honest, in this last one, like really, Luther.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. You got to see it for it to make sense. All right. I'm a big fan of this one. I don't remember Lawrence Fishburne being in it. I'm sure I'm tripping balls, and he's like a key element. Is that him right there? So is he like the feds? Yeah, I want to watch this again. I love this one. I mean, unless my memories doing me disservice, to me this was an S. And then, of course, the next one, I shouldn't even have to like. And I can't believe Jared hasn't seen this one. And I know a lot of people would probably say, maybe I'm wrong, but I would assume a lot of people would say this is their favorite one, Ghost Protocol. Ghost Protocol.
Sadu says it's classic Cruise.
This movie, in my opinion, took the franchise in a new direction. Almost like when Fast and Furious changed it up.
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner's in it too.
I guess so.
You know, like when they changed it up and it like became like, no, these movies are going to be crazy action films. Like just shoot 'em up, crazy action style films or whatever. Like went from like them trying to do like, I don't know, the first, I don't know, which one was it? The third or the fourth movie, right? Wasn't it the fourth one is where they really like fixed it? The first one's dope, and then it's like the next three kind of suck. So is it the fifth? No, it can't be.
They like started to, they tested it, I feel, in like the fourth, and then like finally did it in the fifth.
Fifth one is
like actually committed to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's almost what happened with this is like the first two, they're like, are we going to build a crew and make this like a action crew, whatever? And then in this fucking fourth one, it's like they're a full blown little crew. They're running around doing their thing. I don't know. You got Jerry, you should watch this one. It's good, man.
Yeah, has Jeremy Renner, Simon Pegg.
And is that a fat
Ving Rhames on?
Is that a fat gap between 5 years? Okay. Yeah, you know, he doesn't make Mission Impossibles never were like coming out. Yeah, 6 years between the 2 and 3. And that's another cool thing about Mission Impossibles. They didn't like try to like force them down your throat. You know, like he only does them every so often.
I know he finances them, and that's why he does all the crazy stunts, is because he's like, well, I'm paying for the movie, so I'll pay for the insurance, which is the big thing the studios don't want to pay. They're like, we're not shelling out tens of millions of dollars just for insurance. So he's like, fine, I'll pay for it. And so it probably takes him a while to have, to come up with that money. But I always thought that was interesting and has made me want to like rewatch them,
Dude, I'm
knowing
telling you,
that
Chair,
Tom is financing them.
he might be like personally a douche off set, but the movies are enjoyable. He's like he's American James Bond, and that's all the Mission Impossibles are. And it's cool that our dude made it through making 8 movies, and it's the same actor. Because I'm sure in a few years, give it 10, 15 years, they're going to recast Ethan Hawke or Ethan Hunt, my bad. Ethan Hunt, and there'll be a new Mission Impossible with a new Ethan Hunt. But the fact that he did eight Mission Impossibles, and the briefcase, or like this will explode in 5 seconds or whatever, it's so iconic. All of it, the music, the intro with the lighting it up. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it.
Yeah.
Anyways, going into Rogue Nation. I don't remember Rogue Nation, Fallout. These are 2 I probably watched the least.
Okay. Rogue Nation.
Now, Rogue Nation is where they first introduced this guy right here. I don't know if you can see that, Jerry. Or no, wait. I'm tripping. That's not who I thought it was. That's fucking homie who killed the person on the movie set. One of them brothers, yeah. One of them bald ones. I thought that was the bad guy in the final one. I'm pretty sure they introduced the bad guy in the final one in one of the other movies. But whatever. I don't remember Jeremy Renner being in so many of these. And what happened to him? He must have died.
He was just in 2 of them.
He died.
He was in Rogue Nation and the
one,
the one after.
Oh, he was in.
He's in Rogue Nation or Ghost Protocol and
Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation.
Yeah. All right. So Rogue Nation, it doesn't stand out to me. I do remember him hanging out I do remember that scene where he's hanging out the side of the fucking. I actually do remember seeing this in theaters and shit. Dude, these movies are great, Jerry. They're all available right now on Amazon?
Paramount. Yeah, Amazon and Paramount.
Oh, so this is a Bad Robot? So this was produced by J.J. Abrams' studio.
Netflix, too.
They're on Netflix as well? They're everywhere?
What it's saying.
340 photos? What the fuck? Oh, yeah. I kind of recall this now. Yeah, the hanging out the window in this, or hanging out the side of the plane in this one was badass. Fuck red carpets.
Or it's like taking off.
Yeah. I think he actually did that. Or,
Yeah. He did. I've seen like the behind the scenes for that. For like, yeah, that big cargo carrier plane.
Yeah, I kind of recall this one now. It's coming back to me. I like to make a list more even. So we'll see it.
Okay, working our way down. They're dipping off in the middle for tubes. Not maintaining that magic they had at the beginning. Which is appropriate for a movie, the next movie titled Fallout. This is with Cavill and like the punch.
Superman, yeah.
Country recocking or whatever. My phone is supposed to be charging right now.
Now this one wasn't horrible, but it also wasn't.
Wasn't anything special.
I honestly think this one might have been worse than the last one I rated. It's just like it's coming back to me. So just to be fair, I'm gonna put that one there. And then to be completely honest too, um, this final one is a two, it's part 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and like all of the movies are like, just to point out, Jerry, especially, I will say this in spoilers, uh, although fuck you guys, um, this isn't really a spoiler. In this final one, they do connect. They explain how they don't explain how all the missions worked, but they explain how a bunch of the missions you've seen connect to like this final. I don't know. Whatever. You watch the movie. It's good.
Mm.
It's good. They mention a couple things. Um, but yes, it is the same bad guy in the whole storyline going. So technically, if it is the last one, there's 7 movies, and it was like this epic 5-hour final film that they split into 2 parts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, I would say, in my opinion, this feels like a pretty fair list.
Yeah, based on my limited viewing.
I wish I had
I
someone.
would still probably put like one, or yeah, the first one in like S, maybe the bottom of S. But that's just because, again, I've only seen the first 3, so it's just like, yeah, I would have to put the first one at the top of just like, again, it kicked it off. Yeah, that seems about if I were to have any type of input. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely do.
I feel like that feels more
Now
fair.
knowing that they're like on Netflix and Paramount and Amazon, whatever, that it's like, oh, I should pop those on.
I mean, the first one's a fucking classic. Like, rewatch that 1st one, Jared. I mean, it's they don't make movies. I'm feel like we are that old, but like, and they also they don't make movies like that. Like the set,
Yeah.
like the way that it's shot, because of special effects, they do not make movies like that. Like they just don't. Like it's crazy, dude. It's late 90s special effects before they're on the verge of doing digital, and they're like mentioning digital shit. I love this time period where they're referencing computers and shit, but they're still doing effects like normal. You know what I'm
they're still
saying,
doing
Jer?
it practically.
Yeah.
Yeah, this definitely like where they would do it practical and then maybe enhance it with some computer stuff or whatever.
So, anyways, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You can tell
Same with
these
two,
films.
2 and 3. Even 2 and 3, like it isn't until like 4 and beyond where it gets a lot more modern day effects and stuff. Although,
Yeah.
Mission Impossible, I feel like, has always done the best practical effects because he wants to do the stunts himself. They do the highest shit, the best shit. The best shit. Yeah, I don't know. This feels like a pretty good tier list right here. One, I do agree with you, Jerry. You kind of have to have the first movie in the motherfucking running. You can't have.
Yeah, because I don't know. It's a solid film. I feel like it would hold up
Yeah.
in like the spy
Yeah.
genre of, again, like someone's trying to sell a list of, I looked up what the plot was. Someone's trying to sell a list of like covert agents in Europe, and Ethan has to stop him, and his boss gets killed, and now Ethan's framed. It's like very classic, like, oh, shady shit's going on behind closed doors. Somebody's got to like shed some light on it. And we got Tom. We got Tom for that.
Yeah. All right. This feels like a pretty good tier list. And I will say, I never did I even rate the newest movie, because I'd say the new movie, I guess, yeah, it is a BC, and that is kind of where we put it anyways. I guess this is exactly how I felt about that movie in general. And I would say
that.
I would say if you like Mission Impossible, Sadu, talking to you, I guess, go fucking see this movie as soon as it hits streamers. If you haven't,
a box office thriller. Go see the film.
You almost spooked me.
As Sadu himself would say.
Yeah.
Go see the film.
But Jerry, you got a lot of catching up to do. I'm surprised, bro. You should at least watch fucking Ghost Protocol, bro. That one's classic.
Is that where they do like the mirror thing, or I don't know? There's like some scene with him and Simon Pegg where,
to be honest, too,
he's like pretending to be someone else.
It would probably be more like this too, to be completely honest. But I like to make these tier lists look a little bit more even, so I think this looks cooler, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Jared, it's just bothering me. But to be honest, it should be really that. Because like none of the Mission Impossible movies are like they're so high budget, and like everything's done so well in the movies themselves that like none of them are a D-worthy movie. At worst, it's a C-, a Mission Impossible. That's my opinion. But to make the tier list feel more clean, we will bump these down. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, Jerry. That was bothering me. I had to say that.
I don't think I had. I don't even know what I was gonna say. If I was gonna say anything.
Which one made the most amount of money?
Real quick. Has not seen Rogue Nation or Final Reckoning.
I don't have that money yet. So Fallout made more money than Dead Reckoning. Fallout made more than Rogue Nation. Shit, Fallout made more than Ghost Protocol. I didn't like Fallout. That's interesting. Maybe I need to rewatch Fallout. Wow, look at that. Mission Impossible 3.
220 mil.
And the Mission Impossible 4. Like, Ghost Protocol really took... that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying, Jerry. Ghost Protocol took them to that next level of, like, action film. Franchise.
Yeah.
You should watch this one. In good ways and in bad ways. You know what it is, too? Is I feel like at this point, there had been a lot of, like, other movies had come out, like Bourne Ultimatum and all that kind of shit, you know, to where he was like, okay, we got to step it up with this Mission Impossible if we want to keep doing these.
Yeah. You know, got to keep up with the times.
Second one. So that third one, interesting enough, I like the third one better than the first two. I thought that the third one, and just because Philip Seymour Hoffman, I thought did a great job as the bad guy. But money-wise, does not show that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that was our Mission Impossible. Jared's going to watch them. He's going to get back to us with reviews on those.
Yes.
Until then, that was our movie part of the show. I don't know what to say. I'm lost. Yeah.
Smooth transition.
The intelligence is faulty. The intelligence. Don't see.
That's what made me jump. That's the one. You said it's a good time when you watch Mission Impossibles. I'll have to see if that's true. Sadu, it's now your reputation
All right.
riding on.
And
on
Jerry,
Tom Cruise's,
what were we
movie career.
playing this evening?
Let's check out Hunters for a second.
Now, first, what we gotta do? I have something I want to ask you and show you. It might be a simple answer to you. You might go, "Oh, okay, dude." Okay, when you beat Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Love the game. First off, love the game. Fantastic game. You completed it, correct?
Yeah.
Did you go back into the game and look at it at all?
I thought I did maybe like right after beating it. I thought so.
Okay. I wrote a note. Ask Jared about Zelda ending and overall, did I fuck up or not? Okay, here we go. Can you see my screen still, Jared, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's the Mission Impossible thing in Discord, but on YouTube, I can see it.
Riddle me this, Jared. I also need to fix us. All right, Jerry. You can see my shit. Okay, so
on YouTube.
Okay, I have a main quest still, right? Do you see that? Now I beat this game live on stream, right? Like I definitely beat the game, and then like I'm so confused by this. So then you look at the map and it shows, and like also I'll point out too, I came back. The whole reason I even noticed is I came back to finish all the side quests, which I did, right? And I used I won't even lie, I used the internet to help me finish the side quests. So let's go here, right? So you didn't go back and deal with any of this? You didn't have that last.
Again, I think it is a thing where
if you talk to the tree,
it's one of those.
He just tells you where.
I think it's just one of those games
exos.
where. What does it say? What about no? No. I think it could just be one of those games where, you know, the last save point is right before you do the final boss. So it's always like, ooh, you gotta go do that.
I don't know, like, I mean, you could talk to him.
Oh.
But he's gonna tell you echolocations, which is fucking like. So is it like? Is it like telling me I need to find all? I don't know. All right, so you didn't. Maybe I'm tripping. All right, if anyone's watching this show, then you can go in here, and I don't know. Am I supposed to walk around and find this fucking Zelda, the evil Zelda? Like I don't know. Anyways, I looked up online, and then like. If you type in this mission and watch it, everyone does the same thing I do, where you play it, you fight the boss, and then it rolls credits, right? And that's like, that's what I did. So I don't know, is my game just bugging out?
I think that's just the game. I think it's like you beat it, you see the ending, but then it is you just have to do this again. That it's just one of those games that it doesn't actually like save it. And then there's like the after story type stuff that you can do.
Is there? I don't know. I was so fucking confused. It kind of bothered me. All right, well, it sounds like so Jerry. Well, if you ever put your game in,
I borrowed it from my buddy, so I don't even have the game anymore.
All right, fuck. Next time I see you, I'll let you put my game in, I guess. It just bothered the fuck out of me. Great game too. I love the game. I thought the game was fantastic, and what I really liked about it, and I'm sure this is the same thing as Tears of the Kingdom, and I know you played the shit out of that, but is that like when I would look up missions, I'd where I'd get stuck, I'd watch like the beginning to where they got to where I was, and the way that they got there would always be different. Like they would use different items or characters, like bad guys, to if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. Like the powers, like. You can make any character appear, and I would use certain ones all the time. Like I got addicted to certain things, and I would just use that certain.
Yeah,
like,
same here.
I didn't really use the water cubes, and whenever I watch people online, the way that they would get up stuff would always be water cubes. My dumb ass would always be either using. I used beds for forever. I used beds and trampolines forever.
Yeah. Oh, all day, every day. Beds
and then
trampolines.
I killed this monster, Jerry. That's like a black thing that goes up and down and has like a yellow eyes
like
in
a
the middle.
spider or something. Yeah.
And I used that all the fucking time to get up and down from that point on.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. I used like maybe 10, 12 different things throughout the game. And then didn't like you said, I'd watch something, then try it, and it's like, I'm just going to go back to beds.
You gotta get a Switch too, so we can play fucking Mario Kart World. Really dropping the ball.
They should have released it for Switch.
Get it before fall, before they fucking up the prices or whatever the fuck. All right, hold up. I'm gonna go pee.
Hold on. Yeah, I gotta plug something in the back here. Again. Weird. Don't know why I can't hear my game. music. Justice League. No. Yeah, I don't know. And I gotta figure that out to play this game. Could have been input 8.
All right. Oh.
Hmm.
Hey man, I haven't even talked to you since I got the Switch 2, bro. It's a Switch 2.
Yeah, how you digging it? Have you just been playing Mario Kart?
I beat Zelda.
Oh, you did that on Switch 2.
No, I mainly did it on Switch 1, but then I finished the last little bit on Switch 2, and then I went back in the other day just to clean it up, or you know what I mean, see what side missions, how easy they were to do, and could I get them all, just knock them all out, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which they were. The controller's really nice. Got the back buttons. It's made of a different type of material. Feels real nice. Got these real big buttons on the face. They feel larger than the other ones, or at least maybe coming out more. The joysticks feel real fresh. You know, the other ones kind of do make a popping in and out noise.
Yeah.
These don't really have that. I don't know. They kind of feel. I don't know. I sent you an invite, Jerry.
Yeah, sorry. I can't hear my game.
Haven't played too much handheld, so can't talk too heavily on the Joy-Cons or the screen. I have played a little bit of handheld, but just the tiniest amount. Still, played a shit ton of Mario Kart. I think I'm I'm 50 hours into Mario Kart. I've pretty much, Jared won't even lie, I've just been grinding Mario Kart over anything else, period. I mean, a little bit of Zelda. Like I said, I finished up Zelda.
Mm-hmm. He's here. Again. I see the invite.
Shit. I've just been talking probably this whole time. The mic was off.
Send the invite again. I guess I could invite you. Alright.
Yeah, just Mario Kart, dude. I mean, the next big game to come out, though. What do you want to play? Want to start off with some easy, just warm up?
Sure. Did you see the trailer for the new James Bond game, 007 game for Switch?
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it looks alright.
Yeah, it looks like a normal third-person action game, but
Yeah.
it's cool for them to be
Yeah.
doing a new James Bond game.
I think it's coming to all platforms. I think you could be able to get for your
Probably.
PlayStation.
I wonder if they'll just... Yeah, I bet they'll do it all at the same time. Oh my god. Might have to pop one ear off. One phone off an ear. True gaming. streaming and gaming.
Why is your audio not coming through your headphones?
Yeah, I don't know. Something. Oh. Let's get my character. I'm sure it's some setting, but I don't want to like spend hella time trying to figure it out as to why it's not working. But it's maybe it could be the cable. I could try looking again.
New office
after,
jitters.
but, this is the one thing I didn't check was the TV audio. That I checked everything before. I figured like, nah, this is just a separate normal cable. It'll work. Teamwork, we did it. Tube's got his hoodie on. Looking fresh.
Yeah, like Donkey Schlong comes out this week. And so does Tony Hawk, which I think I'm going to get.
Oh, this is the thing where we have to put stuff in the deposit. How do I deposit stuff?
You press in on your left joystick, at least mine is.
Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you. Are you gonna get the Donkey Kong game? Or are you gonna wait a bit to get it? Maybe.
I might wait to get the Donkey Kong because I'm not gonna lie, I really want the Tony Hawk. And at this point, I think I'm gonna buy all my games from here on out for my Switch. Because like my Xbox is pretty much like they're not making games for my Xbox no more. It's too old.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. And at this point too, and I did look this up, and I double checked the information. My Switch 2 is a better system than my Xbox. My Xbox is last gen. It's not even this current Xbox. It's the gen before.
Wow,
Xbox
okay.
One, and they're on Xbox X right now, I think.
Yeah, even like, isn't it like XS or SX or something?
X or S,
like
yeah.
A couple. Okay, at least we're like crushing it this time. I remember last time we played this game,
Well, I have it on
we really.
easy.
But still, I remember like our team wasn't putting anything in. I was barely understanding what to do. We definitely have it a lot more. It's easier the second time around of like understanding what we actually need to do.
I do want to get the Donkey Kong, Cherry, to be honest. But I got a lot of games to play already, and I feel like there's going to be like
it's not a rush.
There's no rush. Tony Hawk 3 and 4, that's something you can play on stream and like have fun with. It's a little bit of a different vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Pause it.
I really just want you guys to get Mario Kart so we can play. Not being able to play and have fun with friends, like that's always been the fun of Mario Kart, right? Was getting down with the homies.
Does like Ty have a Switch 2?
No one has it yet. Suave's still been playing the old fucking Mario Kart. I see his name popping up.
Yeah. Oh, that is true. I will see it, and it is always then classic Mario Kart.
Beaks claiming he's gonna buy one, but
he's all talk. Beaks don't game.
So
he doesn't
far,
game.
he don't
I
game.
would have thought he would have been all over this Star Wars game.
he don't game. You been gaming? What have you been playing?
I haven't been. I played that Star. Oh, I guess in that time, Star Overdrive or something.
What was that like?
It's like it's interesting. It's like 80s retro music type thing. And you're on like a hoverboard and stuff, but like there's not enough
open
going
world
on.
Or 2D scroller? Or
it's like open world, but not like necessarily the biggest open world, you know. But there's only like 3 or 4 types of enemies, and they are not hard at all. And there's only like 3 bosses. Like it's a cool concept, and it's really short play. It was maybe like 12, 15 hours, something like that.
That's kind of cool though.
But
I
again,
like
it
getting
looks
it out
cool,
kind of game.
but it's not like after the first boss, it's not exactly engaging anymore. It's just like, oh, it's just more of this, that. That's his crime. They definitely could have done something, added a 5th type of enemy, or made the enemies harder. And like, I don't know, the combos aren't, there's like one combo you can do. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's all that rewarding with its gameplay. Like if it were ever like a free sample game or something, it's like, oh yeah, definitely
What
like
was that on? Switch or?
Switch.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think it was a Switch exclusive. Like again, the idea of it's really cool, but just didn't evolve enough through playing. And like, 'cause you can upgrade stuff, but you can't like necessarily do anything super new or cool.
Oh shit behind you, Jerry. Mandalorian.
Bedside manner be dead.
Oh damn, that was on Switch. Okay, wow.
I will hold the line.
I mean, yeah, if we could do the sharing thing.
You know, I've been playing, or I played a bunch of. I haven't actually been keeping up with it, but I played a bunch while I was in Japan. Was Dave? Your brother recommended it. It was Dave the Diver.
Where that came from.
I downloaded that. I
Yeah.
played all 10, like the way out there. I played that the whole way out there. 10 hours almost.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got pretty
Yeah.
far in. I have not gone back to it because then I don't know. There's no real reason why I haven't gone back. This was like a travel game for me. I need to go back, but it's a fun fucking game, dude. But I played that all.
Yeah.
On
I was like considering getting that Ninja Turtle game that like we had talked about
Oh, I have
with
that.
Nick, but
Can we play that online?
There's one of them that you can play online and is cross-platform and 4-player, and then there's one that's only 2-player. But again, it was just kind of like, I don't know. People said that, again, the gameplay is like fine, but
I got
it's
the
a
one that
lot
Nick
of,
told
like,
us to
the same.
buy.
Oh, the agony of
I think if it was the first time he told us, it was the wrong game.
Yeah, I know. He said it's the one that he then said was the wrong game.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
one
there's
that's
a
based
different
off
one
the
that's
movie.
actually for. Okay, yeah. So it's the other one that
Well,
I
I got
almost
the-
bought, but again,
Which one's
I
that?
don't know. I just like I don't remember like what it's called. But again, it's a roguelike game, so it's like that Hades games where you're supposed to like play it. Wow, we only had 8 points. We did real bad there. That people again just said like it's super repetitive, and like there's just not enough to necessarily want you to play it, to get you to play it like over and over again. So I just haven't bought it, and yeah, I don't know. I haven't like bought or played any new games.
Dave the
I guess,
Diver's good, dude.
since, like, that's what. Yeah, it looks cool.
Or Balatro, I mean, you really want a good game. Which I won a round
don't
of
have
that
that
on here.
That was a free download like last month for PlayStation.
Really?
But it's like I'm not gonna like sit at my PlayStation and play Balatro.
Yeah. Although I will,
Like, I'd
I
rather
won't
play
lie, I have
different game.
played. Actually, you know what? I haven't really played Balatro on the TV. I have played it sitting here at the desk.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like on the couch would be weird. I mainly have played it on the couch by hand though, like hand held.
Yeah. Yeah, and that makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't
But yeah,
feel like
to
it
go.
needs to be just. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what it is, but yeah, it's kind of just like I'd much rather go play something else at that point.
Yeah. What else, Jerry?
I watched the what's it called? Final Destination movie, and then Karina and I watched
It's all in theaters, right?
no, we watched it on Amazon at home.
What?
And then that it's on Amazon.
Already?
And yeah, that movie I don't think did great in theaters, so it definitely came to streaming way sooner than I feel if it had been like a blockbuster success.
But so is that vampire movie that did, I thought, pretty good. Sinners?
But that came out a while ago.
I guess so.
I'll try this guy again. And then that Tim Robinson, Paul Rudd movie, Friendship.
Dude,
we
Morgan
watched that.
Morgan told me that was really good. Where'd you see that?
Amazon again.
You
That one
paid
was-
for it?
I have lots of
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that movie is uncomfortable. The situations that pop up in it are just like, oh my god. The like secondhand embarrassment that it causes is crazy.
I've been watching
no, they're
Studio. You know, with
With
Seth Rogen and shit.
How's that?
I really like it, but the reason I brought it up is, or what made me think about it was what you just said. There's like some really uncomfortable situations in it. It's like
Damn, I killed
Entourage,
myself.
right? But from a different point of view, from like the studio point of view, right? Like when I say it's like Entourage, it's in that same kind of like more serious tone, you know, but also
Okay.
cracking, kind of having jokes and stuff. It's really cool.
Wow.
But also, like, I could see if you were like, it's not for me, I could also totally see that. But I think it's pretty fucking funny, man. There's some really funny episodes. And there's some big cameos.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been able to watch Seth Rogen stuff in a while. His laugh weirdly annoys me now.
Yeah, I love him, so.
But yeah,
We're
again,
getting
that's
rocked
when I've
right now, aren't
heard.
we?
Yeah, we haven't scored once. We haven't held two points.
I've got the healing touch.
Oh my god, I always let people re-heal.
Don't worry, you're not alone.
Wow, I suck. I should quit. This is terrible.
But yeah, I'm really liking. I like that show. Squid Game season 3 started that. Addie recommended it. I liked it.
finished it?
I'm gonna go back. Yeah, he finished it. He binged it. I liked it. Got some other stuff I
Yeah,
started
I wonder if
watching though.
Karina's gonna watch that because she watched the second season.
Second season was all right. Addie said the season's better than the second season. He promised me better than second season. I didn't hate the
mean-
second season. I just thought I hated the cliffhanger ending. That pissed me off. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, hearing that was definitely like, yeah, I'm not gonna even. One, I'm not gonna watch them. I definitely was in the camp of like, there doesn't need to be a second season of this. Like, I don't know. That's just like that. I don't think, And so again, we can like wait a bit, or like next week you can spoil it for me if you want. But
No,
I
no,
just
no.
don't see it being interesting for me to want to go back to see what happens.
It gets
Like,
interesting.
I definitely did. Maybe, yeah. Again, I haven't seen it, so I really can't say. But like, especially season 2 of where it just seems like, oh, they're going through the games again and stuff. It's like, I do not need to see that. I don't need to see new games.
I see
don't
that.
need to
That's
see
what
the
we're opposites, Jerry. That's all I
Yeah.
want. I don't want this other shit. It's going a whole other way that you might be interested in then.
I don't think so, because again, like, because Karina and I talked about it after the first season. It was, we were talking like, oh, what could they do for a second season, or like, what do we want them to do? And it's like, I don't care about the old man. I don't care why they started this. I definitely don't need to see another group go through it. I don't need to see Ji-hun go through it again. That it's just like, that was a one and done for me. I do think Netflix has a problem with that, of like, they have a really great first season for original content like Stranger Things, and then they just draw it out to where it's like, this is dumb now. And for me personally, that seems like what is going on.
I would
again, at least just for me.
I agree with you. Okay, Stranger Things, I hopped out. I treated Stranger Things the same way I treated what was that other show that we all watched, and then I hopped out pretty early on. The zombie one.
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. I hopped out after season 1. I thought Stranger Things season 1 was very strong. I will say there's something about this show, Jer, and like the premise of the way it's set up, that I think, and because it's more, I don't know, it seemed more original than, and then I don't know. I'm with you, and I'm also not with you. If they fuck up, by the end of this 3rd season, if the ending doesn't satisfy me, I'm out. I will say that.
Well, he's stopping after this. It's just supposed to be these 3 seasons. Well, for this original story, and then they're doing spin-offs after. And that's the other thing, is like, I'm not watching fucking spin-offs.
That's fine. I'm not watching spin-offs. Unless the spin-offs get you amazing reviews and they're like, this one's really good. Maybe I'll check it out. But
I personally don't. Again, it's just, I don't know. I have a weird thing of like, Netflix, stop. Like, stop just trying to run this into the ground so you can make as much what. My character. I did not do well as Mando.
I also started to get off that subject because I haven't seen enough to even really super talk about it. And I'm excited for it. I am excited. I like it.
Yeah. And again, that's
it's a little, it's a little horror-y. And I'm like, ooh,
If you were to be like, oh no, man, like, you have to check it out, it's super crazy. It's like, yeah, I'll definitely consider it. But
season
like
2,
you said, the cliffhanger thing. It's just like, again, that is I would have been furious if I watched that and it ends in a cliffhanger. So
I didn't like
Addie
that.
saying, I do remember Addie saying, like, bro, it ends in a cliffhanger, that it was just like, okay, I need to wait then. If I want to have any chance of not losing my mind because they cliffhangered us, I need to wait. Oh my god, I'm about to.
The other thing I've been watching, and I still have not watched Andor, which is just weird because everyone loves it and shit, and I still have not watched it. But
yeah, I haven't returned to that either.
I'm only 1 episode away from finishing Ironheart. I actually decently liked it. Now, would I recommend it? No. If you're in the Marvel hole like I am, it's pretty good. But would I tell non-Marvel people or people that have already left the family to watch it? No, not at all. I do think it's on the upper echelon of the TV. Like, it is a girly show in the sense of it is starring a girl. It's not as girly as, like, Miss Marvel, the show was. That was made for a lot more of a younger audience. You know what I mean? This seems to be trying to be a little more edgy and shit. I haven't finished it. But the internet already has spoiled it for me, and I'm sure you don't care.
No, not at all.
Mephisto is revealed in it. And I'm pretty sure it's Sacha Baron Cohen.
Huh.
Now, he's been mentioned in like 4 movies, or no, not 4 movies, 4 different... He's been mentioned 4 times.
Things.
No, just maybe in a movie, I think, once in WandaVision, once in this, once in that. He's just been mentioned 4 separate times. So him finally showing up, and like, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Mephisto just, Nick D, you're still in chat, right? Is Mephisto just like they couldn't say the devil? Marvel couldn't say the devil was like part of the comic law or whatever. So instead they came up with Mephisto. Is that wrong or
Yeah, we'll have
something,
to
Nick D?
answer that.
Either way,
God, we got robbed.
I think Nick D already left too, but show's all right, Jerry. It's all right. It's like, you know, it plays really into exactly what it tries to be, which is cool. They did it 3 and 3 release. 3 the first week, 3 the second week, which is interesting.
1 elimination.
Wave releasing stuff. Got 1 elimination, dude. Playing heal. Did I even get a good? I don't even think I got a good amount of heals.
I just
Yeah,
got
still
300
don't-
credits that I can't use.
Yeah.
Why are they still giving out credits?
I don't even. Yeah. I haven't. What else have I? I mean, I watched a bunch of other shit. Just trying to think. Oh, you know, I've been watching this other sitcom about this O'Neill's. It's on Hulu. I watched Pretty Hot Mess or whatever. That one with Kristen Bell's husband, Dak Shepard, where he moves onto that farm.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you.
They did
about
2
that.
seasons of that, and then it was gone. This other one is another one on fucking Hulu, Jerry. I was gonna tell you about. Sitcom. Oh, I just watched. You know what movie I just watched the other night was that Amazon movie. It's got fucking just came out. It's John Cena and Idris Elba, and they're like, one's the British Prime Minister, one's the president. Bro, horrible.
Can you believe I've had no formal training?
You know what I watched?
What?
I'm gonna have to put talking to you. I gotta make a whole list so I can just run through them all and just give them all ratings. But seen T Chasey, like I mentioned to you earlier, right? And he's talking about how Liam plays Minecraft, yada yada yada. Had I seen the movie? I was like, nah, I haven't seen it. He's like, it's actually not that bad. I'm like, huh, all right, cool. And I'd heard other people mention it, whatever. And it made hell of money, you know?
Yeah.
Go home that night. Crazy enough, there it is on fucking Hulu. I mean, HBO Max. When I sign in, motherfucking Minecraft the movie. So I'm like, oh, well, this is meant to be. I guess I should watch this. That movie's horrible, dude. Like, I gotta call it how I see it. And you know me, Jared. I like bad movies. But the thing that really pissed me off in this one especially is they try to, like, recapture the
I've got the healing touch.
sorry, it's getting distracted right now.
Time you see me, run. Exhilarating.
They try to recapture the whole Super Mario Bros. Stuff. Like he does a whole singing thing that's like unnecessary. It's like you're not gonna get the whole peaches moment with Steve.
Yeah.
And it just felt very like money grab bullshit. And also like I will say this: I know nothing about Minecraft. Never played it.
Yeah.
You know, I play a ton of video games, but I never played Minecraft. I have nothing against it, and I'd love to even give it a shot. But it just hasn't been on my radar, right?
Yeah.
All right, Ryan.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thanks for the comment and letting us know that you can't watch us, but you're here. We appreciate the comment, bro. Go. I'm sorry, Jared. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, yeah, I don't know if I want to play a like straight up building game the way that is.
Well, there's a story.
It's just like,
There's a story in the whole thing. It's like a weird
Yeah, I guess
Stardew
there
Valley, though,
is.
if you think about it, Jerry.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I've seen people do the speed runs, and that, like, yeah, there's some dragon you're trying to kill or something. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, they're over there. Time for the fireworks.
We're just gonna get this last kill.
Nice.
Not me.
Yeah,
we crushed it on that one.
Yeah, the movie's just kind of like all over. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'd love to hear somebody else's take on it. That's played Minecraft and actually like understands the lore, and be like, oh no, here's what they were referencing. Or I mean, Ty's obviously he likes it because his kid likes it, so he's into it, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it if your kid's enjoying it. But for me, it was just like comparing it to the Nintendo
like,
one too, like the Mario one. It's like they did such a better job with it.
Yeah, they actually like understood
No, there was
what
just a story.
the
There.
game was, at least.
There's just a story. This movie feels like there's no real.
Things are just
I don't know.
happening.
I don't know. You gotta. There is, but there isn't. You gotta see it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch the Minecraft movie.
No, there's no need. All right, let's play a couple more and then call it a night. Ready?
Are you gonna watch Fantastic Four?
Well, Superman first. Jurassic Park, actually, dude. We've been missing all the MT Theater ones too. These ones would have been hitters.
Has the Jurassic
actually
Park movie?
that came out this week,
Look it up real quick.
or that came out earlier last week. I think it's.
Sidhu,
I
if
think
you're
it's
still here,
flopped.
Did you see How to Train a Dragon live action?
Right. Best franchise ever, claims to do. I kind of wanted to see that F1 movie too, Jerry, with Brad Pitt
Brad Pitt, yeah.
in theaters, but then it's like, am I gonna get around to seeing that? I kind of want to see Jurassic Park at the drive-in. I wouldn't mind going to the drive-in to see that.
A good drive-in one.
Seems like it, right?
Yeah.
I might even
would
hit.
think so.
I might hit it Fats tomorrow and see if he's into it. What else? But yeah, Superman. I kind of want to go see that with your bro. Talk Nicholas into going to see it IMAX. Maybe matinee. You get the good price.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I keep seeing different clips of Superman. I don't even know what to think of that movie. I can't gauge the tone of it. I'm not gonna see it, but
Really? I think I'm.
fuck no.
I think I'm more excited to see Superman than I am Fantastic Four, and that's just because okay, let's be honest. Let's be completely honest. Both characters, or one's a group, but both characters couldn't give fuck less about.
Yeah, that's the thing is I just don't care about Superman or Fantastic Four. The last Fantastic Four movies, looking back, are not good.
I
But it's
rewatched them. They're
I
not
don't know.
bad. The Silver Surfer scenes are great. I think the Silver. I think that the Silver Surfer in this one's gonna be a flop. I I think there's more of a likelihood of. Well, I think they're both gonna flop. Number one, they're both gonna flop box office wise. Well, you know what? I shouldn't say that because I'm always like surprised by like what happens. So maybe not. But I wouldn't be surprised if they both flop in the box offices. And both movies aren't going to be that great, in my opinion. I'm more excited for... I think this time around, I'm more excited for Superman. Because here's the thing, Jerry. If this Superman flops hard at the box office, like it has a really bad flop, right? They might pull James Gunn in this whole thing instantly. And this is like the first installment of his new takeover. And coming off... Go ahead.
Go on. No. You were still going.
I mean, just coming off the whole. The fuck was his name?
Was it Josh Whedon?
No. Whedon was X-Men shit. Oh my god.
Snyder.
Snyderverse.
Zack Snyder.
Coming off the Snyderverse, it's like I don't know. You know what I mean? Like if they, I don't know. It's.
I mean, it's a thing where like DC's always struggled, kind of outside of Batman, Superman, and anytime they try to do more, it just doesn't seem to work. Like again, they were supposed to do the third Wonder Woman, but I guess that was sort of under the Snyderverse thing where they're like, no. Yeah, again, like you said, I wonder what James Gunn's take will be. Guardians 1 and 2 were good. Didn't really care for 3.
I didn't love 2, man. I didn't love 2. Hold on one second, though, Jerry. I got to grab a power cord for this, or else it's about to die.
Oh, is it my internet? Nope, says connected. I don't know. I think both movies, I could see both movies doing well financially, but I think both are gonna be review bomb, probably because they're both bad, which is not great. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely personally burned out on superhero films. Like, Marvel single-handedly kind of ruined them for me. Like, Marvel's just been turning out garbage for a while now that I actually don't even know if I'm still even connected. It says I don't have internet. Maybe I do. I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm just not juiced on superhero films. They're so cookie cutter, so boring that it's like I'm not going to see Superman, not going to see Fantastic Four. Don't have I think the only thing I'm like sort of interested in, and that's, right now when there's not that much being talked about it, is the Clayface movie. I feel the Clayface movie is the only thing I'm slightly interested in, just because it's different. But like Superman movie, don't care. And again, after the Aquaman bombs, it's like, how are they just letting him go still? Because didn't he do the third one?
No,
James Gunn wasn't he wasn't helming it at that point.
No, this is first installment. This is it. Okay, this is the beginning. Here's the thing with Clayface, in my opinion, Jerry. My favorite version of Clayface is a cartoon version. I mean, it's the Harley Quinn one. I like that one. That's my favorite version of him. And they're gonna do this like serious whatever version. I just don't know if, like, I'm sure it will be cool, but like that's not. I don't know. For me, Jerry, I like it when someone takes a character I don't love yet and then wins me over with it. The way James Gunn did that that's why I'm excited for Superman, because James Gunn took Guardians of the Galaxy, this like random group of fucking shitty characters, no offense, and then made them cool, right? To where we all like now beloved Groot and Rocket Raccoon and shit like that. Can he now take Superman, this character no one's given a fuck about for the last 20, 30 years? Easy. 30 years. easy 30 years since Batman's really been in the fold, and then X-Men and all this other shit, right? Can he take that and make it pop? Because if he can do that, then fucking A, man, that might be tight. So I think there's a chance here. And also, I don't like Superman. There's never been a Superman that I'm like, that's my Superman. We're like, Batman, it's hard for me to like any Batman at this point because I already have a Batman. You know, it's Michael Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But I don't have a Superman. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. My hot take is I don't think James Gunn is that great. I think he did really well with Guardians, and honestly, everything after that has not been as good as the first Guardians. And so for him to be doing Superman it's like you said, it is a thing where Superman has been pretty bland like the entire time, to where it's like you said, if he can make him pop, that would be interesting. But I feel the things I have seen, the little clips from this movie, that it's just like, oh, this movie's not.
Let's list it off
me.
here, Jerry. Let's list it off here. We're saying directorial, right? We're saying directorial because he wrote stuff too.
Literally anything for me. It really is a thing of like, no, man, James Gunn is like sniffing his own farts and stuff and thinks he's so good off of. But let's go through what has he. Yeah, let's do direct.
I never saw Slither. Do you ever see Slither?
Who's in that? Is that with like Elizabeth Banks?
It's a horror movie.
I think I've seen it, and
Banks.
Again,
that's his breakout. That's his breakout film. That's his breakout film.
Yeah, it's definitely
I've never
more
seen that.
body horror stuff. Yeah, again, it may be cool like from a practical effects standpoint, but like, I don't know. I've definitely seen it.
I never saw
2
Super.
or 3 times, and it's
dude. To be honest, you know, you're saying this, and then I'm like looking, and it's like I've never seen a lot of his movies. I've really just seen Guardians. I liked Suicide Squad. I skipped over Guardians 2 because I didn't love Guardians 2. I thought the Suicide Squad was really cool. I loved Peacemaker.
I never finished Peacemaker. I don't know. John Cena also doesn't do it for me.
I like John Cena. Guardians 3.
I watched.
I actually thought Guardians
Super was
3
not good.
was. I liked Guardians 3 a little bit more than I liked Guardians 2. Guardians 2, just the dad thing. Maybe.
Guardians, it wasn't
maybe me
good,
being a guy that has no dad. I'm not trying to be like corny like that, but like it just doesn't hit me the same way. So I'm like, I'm being real. Like number 2 just didn't hit me. BK
like
likes 2.
Yeah, it wasn't a good performance for Russell Crowe or
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. I don't know. It just wasn't a strong movie. My bad. We're ready up. Wasn't a strong movie.
He did the screenplay for Dawn of the Dead. He did the screenplay for 13 Ghosts. I didn't know that, but I love that movie.
Yeah, see, that's a good one. 13
Screenplay,
Ghosts.
though. Screenplay. He didn't write it. He did the screenplay for 13 Ghosts.
Okay.
And Dawn of the Dead. He did the screenplay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't. You're not wrong, Jer. Like, you're totally not wrong. Like, for them to hand him DC, it is like, let's be honest. Like, we're super going off. Like, we're playing this, but we're going into like a deep conversation. But for them to give him DC, it's kind of fucking wild because he hasn't really like.
Of his
looking at his movies,
his Marvel movies, really two or 3, like you said, like
well, he did one DC
Guardians
movie.
1, Guardians 3, Suicide Squad.
He does 2 Marvel movies, right, which are both Guardians.
Yeah, it's so interesting, really looking at it. Yeah, again, like you said, unless he has these really good ideas that we just haven't seen yet, and Superman is going to be like the first thing of like, hey, this is what I will give you guys as an audience when I am in complete
well, he did
control.
Peacemaker too.
And again, it might be, yeah. Again, I didn't even finish Peacemaker. Where I don't know, DC struggles. I don't know what it is specifically, but DC struggles.
It's kind of wild. Now looking at his career, it's like he hasn't done that much shit at all.
To again, to be given a whole entire like studio division and like
Who
all
wants a
say
shot?
in it, that everything like goes through him, that it's like, damn, that's
Yeah, but does it though? Because like,
the,
let's be honest here. They were already doing like I think that's all bullshit. I think it's really like they're letting him do. Oh man, they're letting him play with a bunch of action figures, and if it works out, he might get to the point where he gets to make the next Justice League. But it probably won't get to that point. This is
Yeah,
my
exactly.
theory, because at the same time they're doing this, they're also, like you said, they're doing that Clayface. They also have the Batman thing going on. The Clayface and the Batman aren't related, are they?
No, again, I think Matt Reeves was like, if I'm doing Batman, I don't want it connected to any of these universes.
So the Clayface is
So
its
yeah,
own
I don't think
spin-off,
so.
and then you have the Batman
Yeah, I'm pretty
spin-off.
sure.
So it's like, bro, like they don't really like they believe in James Gunn, sure, but like they believe in James Gunn as long as it's going well. That's what it seems like at this point in time.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like, hey, we'll believe until you slightly fuck up, and then we're just gonna take everything away from you, buddy.
We'll believe in you till this fucking Superman movie comes out and we see how it does.
I got that healing.
I really do wonder. Because again, I was super not into the whole, like, oh, we're adding the dog in. That it's just like...
But see, I don't know anything about Superman. Is that dog super iconic? Is it in it a bunch? Like, if the
I
dog...
think it was. I think the dog was a part of, like, at least earlier Superman stuff. Like it definitely is a thing. Like, this isn't necessarily out of left field, but it is a bit of, like, what? I don't know. Again, haven't like seen trailers. I've seen like again like 10-second clips and stuff. That again, he could be onto something, and it's just like, oh yeah, I'm just not seeing that vision in these isolated moments. That it wouldn't be that crazy if it turned out to be a good movie. If he did know what he's doing and stuff. Oh my god, I'm getting rocked.
That's what I'm thinking too. Like, I don't know shit. Like, I agree. The dog seems out of left field. It's like, really, a dog? Is that what we're thinking is a good idea here? Like, are you just trying to Rocket Raccoon this situation, motherfucker? Like, what is this?
Yeah, exactly. Of like, oh, this will sell.
Yeah. It's like it's like Baby Yoda all over again. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like you'll get to make your little crypto plushies and stuff and sell them to there is definitely some aspect of like, oh, you definitely merchandise this to your best ability.
But at the same time, I was like, I also don't know anything about Superman, and like that's like any side characters or even like villains. Like I know he fights Judgment, or what is it? The big one called?
Not Judgment, not
Apocalypse?
Armageddon.
No.
No,
He's done it.
He
Now
fights a big rock
Isn't
monster,
she-
dude.
not
Abomination.
No, but we're definitely getting closer to it. Why?
They like show
Why
him
are we both
briefly in
blanking?
that Batman vs Superman movie too. Right? Like that. They
Yeah.
both fight him for a moment.
Oh my god, what
It
is
was the
that?
biggest fake out ever. They call it Batman vs Superman, but really they
Dude.
fight Abomination, right? Is it Abomination?
No.
No, it's not Darkseid. That's later. That's later, Nick D. And I didn't, Nick D, I didn't even know about that until way later too.
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Doomsday. Abomination. We were close. Nice. Wow, we won.
Doom's fucking day, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that was that straight out of left field of like, hey, Batman, Superman, psych.
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's the thing, Jerry. Like, I don't know anything about any of this. So if they can make that stuff cool using these characters, even like Green Lantern, like everyone but Batman, DC is kind of open for me. It's an open playing field. I've watched Supergirl, the TV series, and that's it. I didn't like Green Arrow. I didn't like the Flash show. The Flash movie kind of sucked. The Aquaman movie, like you said, kind of sucked. The first one was all right. Those Wonder Woman movies were okay. Right?
The first one was okay. The second one was terrible.
And
1984 was awful.
That's the whole DC universe as a whole. Now and then you got the OG, the triple OG Superman movies, which I've watched the first one, and then you got the OG Batman movies, and that's it, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I think if
No.
DC...
Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern. Green Lantern.
I feel if they made these more standalone movies, there's a higher chance I would check them out I'm just over this hey, I'm gonna show you 10 movies to build to these final 3 that it's I'm not doing that. I'm not
Are there any other DC standalone ones I'm not thinking of? Just the Green Lantern.
They're doing I don't know, with Jason Momoa being Lobo. I don't know. I'm just I'm definitely in a anti.
I didn't realize Jason Momoa is also to be in that Street Fighter movie.
Oh yeah. I don't know who was he playing Akuma? I don't remember who he was playing.
Jason Momoa. I like the dude. I think he seems like a fucking kick-ass dude. He supports skateboarding. He seems like a cool ass dude. But homie, I just saw he was at the Black Sabbath concerts. But he is Black Adam, Nick D. Black Adam. Oh, Blue Beetle too. You're right, Nick D. Shazam. I forgot about all of these. Hey, Shazam 1 wasn't bad.
DC makes shit
Shazam,
movies. No, DC makes shit movies.
Shazam 1 was not bad. I said Flash. I mentioned Flash. Blue Beetle, Jerry.
Didn't see it. I feel you guys. Oh, he's playing Blanca.
Here's the thing about Blue Beetle. It was just it was a cool superhero movie if it came out in 2005, 2007. You know what I mean? But not now. It just doesn't. It felt too dated.
Do you remember Polka Dot Man from Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
That's the actor that's supposed to play M. Bison in the Street Fighter movie.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he collects comics and stuff. He's a super interesting dude.
No.
I think he might.
No, that's not Bison.
No. Watch him in an interview.
Need a big buff.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Buff.
On that side of things, Jerry, I know what you're saying, but I thought also here's the thing: it's that character in general. There's no way someone's gonna play it better than the guy that played it last time. Rest in peace.
Even that, as a kid, I did not like Raul Julia playing M. Bison. M. Bison is supposed to be a big beefcake of a dude, and to have these for them.
Wasn't there a remake that they did have a big Buffy guy? Nick D, wasn't there a spin-off one that they made where there wasn't? Anyways, go ahead.
They're definitely going that the whole Bison super smart and intellectual, they're going that route, and it's I get it, but no. Bison needs to be physically intimidating.
I was thinking I can see the voice and the visual, but face wise, but you're right, physicality wise, what are they doing? Adding a suit on him? He's not big enough. You're right, Jer.
There was a Street Fighter Assassin's Fist miniseries in 2014, Street Fighter Resurrection TV series in 2016. Then there was the Street Fighter Legend of Chun-Li in 2009.
Was he in that? You don't need to look it up. We're playing.
It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's Neil McDonough. Dono? I don't know how to pronounce his name. You definitely recognize him. But yeah, Bison was in that movie. What is this actor from? Minority Report. Oh, he was in Captain. I don't know who the actor is. But yeah, he was in that Chun-Li movie. Apparently, again, they need some big dude. That's my Bison.
The Force favors me, always.
Like, yeah, I wonder if they're gonna like CGI his body and make him like buff. They're gonna do like a Captain America type thing of, oh, half the movie's gonna be small, and then they're gonna like Shredder
Just in the nick of time.
take the ooze and buff up. Oh, I'm about to die. Whew. Where? Dude, this arrow guy better not get me.
Wow,
And he
Chair.
got me.
You getting
And
me?
he got me. And you were even healing me.
And you're calling it out. You didn't get me.
Well, no, it was just like I shouldn't have died. You were giving me life, and that guy
How are we losing?
arrowed me. We're not going to the bases. I'm just dying a bunch. Yeah, we need to rotate. I died. It's unlocked. We have it. We're getting points. Wow, we're losing a lot.
I got the healing touch.
Locked and loaded. Time for some fireworks. Told you I'd get you.
Is it like aiming at people's feet? God, they suck. Get ready to rotate. Get ready to rotate. I'm rotating.
I like the Flash movie, but just because it's Michael Keaton and I liked all those parts. But the rest of the movie itself, not very great. And like, it's cool though. I think it will actually age on me that where I'll still end up really liking that movie. But that's because it's Michael Keaton, and that's just for me. It was cool to see that come back. But as a movie, it sucked.
Yeah, he was cool, but
Black
like
Adam
the
also
CGI they did, like that opening scene with like the babies and him saving them falling,
All
like
that
that
was-
just looked so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
But like it was really cool seeing Michael Keaton, and then I did like the woman that played Supergirl in that. I thought she did a really good job.
Yeah, that was interesting, but also
And,
felt
like,
like
those
like
were cool
like
scenes.
you remember like the Doomsday thing and how I mentioned like then they throw in Doomsday, the throwing in Supergirl and that whole extra thing just also felt so
Throwing in Zod again, of like them just refighting Zod, it was a little bit of like,
Well, that was interesting because at least we knew that.
yeah. Again, like you said, I wonder how that will age, but at least Flash himself wasn't the highlight of that movie.
But yeah,
I do think
and then
Michael
the
Keaton-
running in the circle and like doing a reverse flash or whatever, it made sense, and I get it. But then the way it looked was so bad, and then like
Yeah, it was a cool idea.
it just wasn't executed
Didn't-
right. It just did not like
Yeah.
the execution.
Yeah,
was
you can
not
tell
there,
that
dude.
they were like, we got to get this movie out. Like, just finish
And was it?
finish any of
Is
it.
it Batgirl? Is the one we never saw? Batwoman?
Yeah,
That's the movie
that's
that
the
got
one that they
removed?
like finished filming, and yeah, they're just
That
like,
and
yeah,
then there's
we're
a
shelving this.
there's a Looney Tune movie, a Looney Tune movie of all things that they won't show us. Crazy.
Yeah,
With
I do kind of remember
MacGruber.
hearing about that.
It's MacGruber. Yeah.
I thought they were gonna release that on HBO.
There's been
I
rumors.
don't know. Let me look. Yeah, I thought there was let's see. Ooh, sneezing. They shelved two Looney Tunes movies: Coyote vs. Acme.
Yeah, that's
and
the one with
Day
MacGruber.
Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. To obtain tax write-offs.
All right, we're gonna call it there. We're past the
So,
2 hour
okay, so
mark.
they found new distributors. So the Coyote vs. Acme, like you said, with Will Forte, is supposed to come out in 2026. And the Day the Earth Blew Up is actually, I guess that came out June 28th. So 2 weeks ago, a week ago.
Where?
HBO.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, that's on HBO, and then yeah, the other one's supposed to be next year.
Interesting.
What rank are you?
I already exited. I have no idea. Dude, you know what they did add? And I wonder. Wait, Cherry, are you still on your Switch?
Yeah.
Wait, how does game sharing work?
Um.
Oh, I can't. Tell me, Cherry, if you get this invite. Oh, I guess it won't work because you can't play Nintendo GameCube. Because they have soccer on here. Well, you saw me playing, right?
Yeah.
That'd be fucking fun to play. Especially, dude, if we could play like the homies, like get Cameron on here and.
Cameron don't game.
No, I know, but he has a. Well. Get BK on here. Get Addy to come over and we can. The two of us could be on here. I don't know why this isn't loading at all, too. This is just fucking straight frozen. Okay. But yeah, they added soccer. It would be hella fun to play that.
Nice.
It just reminds me of playing with you guys. You know what I mean? Like it's fun,
Mm-hmm.
but I realize that I'm good at like either doing defense or trying to score. It's so hard to try to do both. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
I never played at one player. I never played at one player, Jerry. Because
No.
when I played at one player.
Yeah, it's definitely one of, like you said, one of those like, no, you play with someone else to at minimum just be able to score goals.
Hey, you can play online with game. Wait, Jerry, you still on?
No, I just turned it off.
You piece of shit, Jerry. God damn it. All right, folks. Well, that's it for the stream because Jared's a piece of shit and turned off his thing. It wouldn't matter. We weren't going to play anyways, but it would have been cool to check. We'll be back next week with maybe Sadu or something. I don't think Rye Guy will be back in time, but we'll figure out a fun show. Talk more about movies, whatever. Jared's going to make a list of things he's been watching and the top things in Michigan to see or do so far.
Might be a short list.
That's my close-up Jared shot. But check this out, too. I also have this weird, like, where I'm stretched and I'm in it, too.
Let's see. Gotta wait 30 seconds for that to
My original
switch
idea was trying to make this
over.
into a 50-50 shot. So then I had a single. I don't know. Now everything's all messed up.
Oh, it's just me there. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be there.
You're over my face. Inception.
So now I can go back and forth.
Oh man, it is.
All right, we're out. It was good times. Thanks, Sadizzle, Rye Guy for stopping in for 1 millisecond, and of course Nick D. We'll be back next. Oh, Hunter. Me and Sadu have been watching that. We'll talk.